and I'm also using some, what is it called? Hi everybody, it's Robert Jones. We're at the final segment of using your food processor. I believe we've done 6 recipes today, something like that. This one is going to be making basil pesto. So this is a little more complicated. This is kind of a step 2 to using this thing because there's quite a few steps to it. It's not difficult, but let's give it a try and see what we do. So basically it comes down to this. What you want to do is you want to pick your basil, you want to blanch it very quickly, then you want to throw it in ice water to set the color. You then dry it on a towel, where you're going to grate some cheese, and then we're going to mix it all together with the pine nuts and everything, and we're going to make the final pesto. And we're just going to make the sauce. We're not going to do the pasta today, just to make the sauce. After that you can boil pasta, add some butter, throw the pesto in, and boom, you're done. So it's that easy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to want to pick the leaves from the basil. This basil is from my garden, I'm very proud to say, and we're going to put it here. We're going to do a little bit different of a cooking technique today. What we're going to do is just pick all the nice fresh leaves of the basil. We don't want the flowery bits, but we just want the soft leaves. We want 4 cups, so let's see what we can do here. Basil is a member of the mint family, if you did not know. It grows really well. I live here in Santa Barbara. It grows really well here. You just have to remember to top it, which I forget to do, which means pulling the flowers off the end so that it keeps regenerating itself and you don't get the old leaves. Trying to pull the basil, singing you a little song about basil. So the reason you want to set this is it's a soft plant, and what happens is if you don't set the color as it's cooking or when you hit it with hot things like pasta, it will turn like really dark green, gray. It's kind of ugly. You don't really want that. That's the reason. What you do is you put it in the hot water and it cooks it a little bit, and then it brings out the bright green color, and then when you put it in the cold water it stops it from cooking and it sets the color so it won't turn brown or dark green later. So normally you would put this in a pot of boiling water, but since I'm doing it here and the stove is covered, I'm going to show you a little bit different technique. Something you can do in your dorm room, I guess. So you want to make some boiling water. If you've got a teapot or a microwave, I just microwave this water. Put it in here like this. Okay, good enough. Put that to the side. So then we have our bowl here and we have our ice water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of push this down in here, and then I'm going to take the boiling water, which I just made, I'm going to pour it over the top. And we're just going to allow this to sit in here for about, I don't know, a minute, 30 seconds, maybe not even that long, just to cook it a little bit. Okay, keep an eye on it, and it'll get a little bit bright green, and then just when it starts to look wilty, just like spinach does, it starts to wilt. I'm going to take it out of here, drain it. Also a good way to make sure I did wash it, but to make sure there's no bugs. And then we're going to put it in the cold water. It's just like that. And then flash it. And now that stops the cooking process. Okay, so let me clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've just put the basil here on a towel, and I'm just going to kind of squeeze the water out of it because we don't want a lot of water. What we want is the flavor of the basil. So we'll just wrap that up. We'll let it sit for a few over here, clean up a little bit. Now, what we're going to do with the food processor first is we have some cheese. Normally it's made with Parmesano. I'm using Parmesan, and I'm also using some, what is it called? Not Tagliano. What's it called? I can't remember. It's the other hard cheese. It doesn't matter. I will tell you on the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this through the food processor, and we're just going to grate it. So in here we have the grating blade. Put that in here. And we're not going to use all this cheese, but I figured as long as I'm going to grate it, I might as well just grate it all at the same time. And again, we're having issues. Why? I think because I do it backwards. See? Every time. Alright. Push this, open this, take out the cheese, put in the cheese. Put this back on, snap it down. Alright, I'm going to hold this down and I'm just going to hold the pulse. There we go. And now we have grated cheese. That easy. Okay, so little bits on the top. Take that away. I'm going to clean up and switch this. Alright, here's our cheese. So, back to making pesto. We're going to put the pesto in, the basil in first. So we need the blade. We're going to take this that we had here and put it in. All the goodies. And we're also going to put in 3 cloves of garlic, 3 small or 2 large. Put those in there and blend this up. Looks good. Okay, maybe I should show you guys. Okay, now we add the rest of the ingredients, which is going to involve half a cup of pine nuts. Where did I put my pine nuts? Okay, these, I'm all over the place. I toasted these yesterday. They're quite expensive. They're like almost $5 for this much. But you put them in a pan on a low heat and don't let them burn because they're $5. Did I mention they're $5 for half a cup? And you just want to toast them and it makes them smell amazing. So in go the pine nuts. We got our garlic. We're going to put in half a cup of cheese. So we've got the Asiago. That's what it is. It's Asiago. Parmesan and Asiago. We're going to put in about a half a cup. So there we go. There. And then we're going to put in a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And I'm just going to eyeball it because I know how much a 1/4 cup looks like. Plus a little bit more. Don't worry, I'll have the recipe down below. And there goes that. We're also going to put in a tiny bit of salt, about half a teaspoon I think, and some fresh ground pepper. Grind it. I think maybe a 1/4 teaspoon, not too much. Oh, looks like my battery is dying. There we go, close enough. Having a day. Alright, everything is in. Put this back on top and grind it. Alright, guess what we have? We have pesto. Yes. Alright, cheese to the side, pesto to the front. So, make your pasta. Put a little bit of olive oil and then toss it with this. You can do it in the pan, you can do it in the bowl. Personally, I like it in the bowl because I don't like it overcooked. I do not like my basil overcooked. Salmon, and green eggs, and ham. This is a mess. I will take this out. And you can see amazing pesto. Now, not only can you put this on pasta, I mean, you can eat it with crackers. You can put it on a sandwich. If you make a turkey sandwich and you spread half with this, your family or friends or lovers or whoever you're making this for, or even just yourself on a Saturday afternoon, will die. It is so good. It is fresh pesto made for you, and I'm going to taste it so you can see it's edible. I'm sweating. Alright, let's give it a taste. Oh my god. Apparently everything I'm making today is really good, although messy. I hope you have enjoyed this series of what to do with your food processor. It's really great for making sauces. It's so easy. You saw it took like 5 minutes to do this. The prep time is a little longer, but it's totally worth it. I'm still getting pesto. Please try this at home. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that liking stuff. I'm Robert Jones. This is EudaemoniusMarkII, and thanks for watching the food processor series. Thanks you guys. Bye.